The heart of a champion. Oscar Oz Sanchez has the heart of a champion. What does it take to have the heart of a champion? Know your competition. Be prepared. Do your homework. Do your best. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up. The next piece that you'll see is our feature presentation, in which I hope for some of you it will redefine what it means to have the heart of a champion and give you all the opportunity to maybe do some self-reflection about how the gentlemen you're going to see were thrust into a position that they didn't expect, but they responded in a way in which the results are nothing short of miraculous and very inspiring. It is my great pleasure on behalf of executive producer Shane Krider and Polaris Media Group to present the world premiere of Unbeaten.
This whole project was actually just sort of something that evolved, and I was fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time, that I ended up being one of the cast members, if you will. But I honestly had, a lot of personal emotions involved with the movie. I hadn't seen it myself, but I found myself in the back, just really going back to an arena that I hadn't really been at in a while, because and going back and watching, especially that Beijing footage. The whole experience to me was surreal. So seeing it on a film sort of brings back memories and emotions that I didn't even acknowledge at the time, because everything was just happening so crazy and fast, and watching it on film just really sort of gives you a different spin on it.
Stephen Barber did a remarkable job of following these paraplegic athletes for 6 days as they took on what is called the most difficult race in the world, Sadler's Alaska Challenge. And the athletes are nothing short of remarkable. They're passionate, they get exhausted, they get exhilarated. It's a wonderful and incredible journey for them going up to Alaska. They're training prior to Alaska, and then after Alaska, following two athletes in particular as they go to Beijing for the Paralympic Games. And Oz Sanchez wins the gold medal, and Alejandro Arbor wins the bronze medal in the hand cycling competition.
I was just blown away. I thought I was going to see a little 30-minute, inspirational movie. It was, well, I looked and it was an hour and a half later, and I had just been so completely taken by the whole thing. It was absolutely such a testimony to the human spirit, to what we can accomplish. The athletes were just amazing, and they were amazing because they were just people, and it showed that. And the professionalism, the way it was done, was just so awesome. Absolutely wonderful. I want to send it to everyone I know.
Parts of the movie was Alejandro's breakdown. Alejandro's a very, very close, dear friend of mine, and I dealt with a lot of different issues emotionally as a result of what his goals and what he suffered through, and invested to get to that objective, which he didn't achieve, and in the end, he congratulated me. And I still, to this day, sort of deal with mixed emotions about it, but it was a passing the torch, no doubt. And in the end, we both became better people as a result of it. We're in contact still, and I love him to death.
Wow, the Unbeaten, the documentary was so moving for me on so many different levels.
It was inspiring, absolutely inspiring. The human spirit, the human mind is, to this day, it still baffles me how incredible we can rise to our occasions.
I went through crying and laughter and feeling such deep emotion about the trials and tribulations that these people went through.
Unbeaten was amazing. It's interesting to see not just the triumphs of overcoming their physical adversities in life, but also how, along with going for that goal, life still has its challenges along the way as well, and how to overcome all those hurdles together and make it to the very end to still reach your goal and always keep that in your sight. It was just amazing and very inspirational for me. It was incredible.
Many of us know someone who is in a wheelchair, or maybe we think we know them.
It's a nice white jade inside. It looks like a coaster, doesn't it? Let me see. 2 for 1, also in China.
But do we really? Can an able-bodied person ever really imagine a lifetime of endless challenges, we never even think about.
Yeah, we had the great pleasure to have Dan Aykroyd come and spend a day with us creating the host copy, the intro for Unbeaten. What a fantastic guy. Had a number of different stories to tell from the old days, Blues Brothers, Saturday Night Live, Coneheads, and then to his dramatic work, Driving Miss Daisy. He's had a prolific career, and he took those tools and he created a remarkable performance that sets up the documentary in a way in which I could not have anticipated.
They are the Unbeaten.
Exhilarating. I'm still in that surreal sort of stage fright moment, and is it really happening? Oh, it's a great experience and stuff. I just, again, we'll influence one individual for the greater good. It's time well spent. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paralympic gold medalist, world champion Oscar Oz Sanchez.
What I like to believe is that we take away something from every experience in life, and when you got a situation where basically a film that you're a part of or a project that you're a part of, you take a vested interest to learn your audience if and ever you get a chance to stand in front of them and represent yourself. So I did that, and I walked away with a lot more than I expected from all these very inspirational aspects of life and what Shane's and endeavors and enterprises, which is Polaris Media Group, is all about, and really had no idea or concept of what Polaris Media stood for. And here and behold, it's like, whoa, this is all this enthusiasm, all this energy, all these good objectives and missions, and it's like, it makes you want to be a part of it, no doubt.
And for Polaris Media Group, it's also a reinforcement of the successful entrepreneur values that we teach, that we ascribe to, and being involved with these athletes is something quite fantastic for us. What it's really about for me is creating stories with heart, finding the heart of the story, finding commonality between people of different religious backgrounds, different national backgrounds, different philosophical beliefs, sexes, so on and so forth. There is a common ground for people, and it's usually found in the spirit and heart of humanity.